What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I will be looking at prospects New York Jets should look out for. Goes all the way to a backup running back to a starting tackle. So yeah, let's get into the video. I only have two prospects for our running backs that I guess should be the backups. These are projected 4th to 5th rounders. I really don't see the New York Jets drafting a running back. We could easily resign Goa, Powell, Ty Montgomery, have the same course last year. But if we weren't to do that, and one of them would walk, let's say, we have two pretty good guys right here. AJ Dillon is a strong runner from Boston College, and Anthony McFarland has nice long strides and can bust anyone from Maryland. Kind of reminds me of a Chris Ivory, who I saw on Twitter, but watching him really does. One of these two guys would be a pretty nice backup for the Jets. I just don't see them drafting a running back. One of these guys would be undrafted, perfect, but I just don't see the Jets drafting a running back. So, on to the receivers. So since the New York Jets didn't address the wide receiver position in free agency, only signing one receiver, Rashad Perriman, we need to look to the draft to get receivers. Now, we have the 11th overall pick, so most likely we will have any receiver of our choice to pick, but I want us to pick an offensive tackle. But if Joe Douglas decide to go to the receiver way, CeeDee Lamb, Jared Jeudy, and Henry Ruggs will most likely be the best available receivers, for him to draft. So CeeDee Lamb is a very good receiver from Oklahoma. He's explosive and does all of his magic after the catch. Very good player. We have Jared Jeudy, who's basically the best route runner in this draft and of all time, or almost of all time. There's some people better than him, but you get the point. He's very good at route running and is from Alabama. The next guy is also from Alabama, with Henry Ruggs III. Sorry for not putting the third, I just forgot. But he is fast. He ran the fastest 40 at the combine this year, and I would really want to see the Jets draft him. Next player we also have is Justin Jefferson, a guy who does not drop the ball, from LSU. He's more of a slot receiver, but can play outside. We have Jalen Reagor from TCU. He's a guy that can go up and get the ball. We have Denzel Mims, a very good player who can catch the ball. Laviska Shenault, who is athletic as heck. He's from Colorado, and he's used to cold weather, but he can run wildcat and is super fast. And we have Brandon Ayuk from Arizona State, a guy who can go up and get the ball and is pretty good. Also, I forgot to put him on the list, but Michael Pittman from USC, very good player. He was nominated for the Blenikoff Award. Would also like to see the Jets draft him. I like the receiver position. The New York Jets did address the offensive line, signing like 5 offensive linemen, but at tackle position and any other position we could probably use some depth. So at number 11 I would expect Andrew Thomas and Mecca Becton to be there, but any of these guys would work. So Tristan Wirfs from Iowa is a very versatile guy. He's really good, tore above the combine, can jump out of a pool too. Jedrick Wills from Alabama is, Tua Tagovailoa called him like the leader of the Alabama O-line. He's very good. Mecca Becton is fast and is very athletic. Would love to see the Jets draft him. Andrew Thomas is, he was the best tackle rated within combine stuff, and then he's really underrated, I guess you could say. And he's available usually all the time. Josh Jones from Houston, Austin Jackson, Isaiah Wilson, Lloyd Cushenberry III. I did put the third one on that one, okay? I don't really know much about, but they are pretty good, O-linemen. I don't really know the exact position of all of them, but would like to see the Jets draft all of these onto the cornerbacks. Yes, I did not mean to say cornerback. I meant to say, pass rushers, defensive linemen / edge products. Starting off with the first one, Clavon Chaisson from LSU. Whenever I went to the LSU games, he would attack the quarterback. He lit it up in that A&M game, and in a lot of mock drafts, they have the Jets selecting Chase on with the 11th pick. But as I said, I would like the Jets to go with 11. But next player we have AJ Epinesa, however you pronounce that, from Iowa. Pretty good player. I don't know anything about a lot of these products, but I just know that they're all pretty good, decent. They were on CBS's like top D-line edge prospect ranks. In another mock draft, I saw a guy I saw a guy, see the Jets take Jonathan Greenland from Florida. Now I'm kind of shaky just because he's from Florida. We all know what happened with Ja'Kai Polite. And on my video that I posted last week, in the top corner, I have the Jets selecting Josh Usey from Michigan. Yeah. Any of these guys would be a nice addition to the Jets team, and maybe even start right away. But I think a lot of these guys are second-round picks. AJ Epinesa might fall that far, but you never know anymore. So on to the cornerbacks for real this time. So our cornerbacks on the team right now, I guess they're okay. Pierre Desir had a shaky year last year. Blessing on Austin kind of fell off towards the end. But yeah, let's just get into some cornerback prospects. Jeff Okudah most likely won't be available at 11, but if he is, I think the Jets should draft him. He's a great player, gets after the ball with flicks, passes, tackles. CJ Henderson is a great tackler, gets after the ball and intercepts a lot of passes. Christian Fulton doesn't exactly intercept a lot of passes, but he can tackle and deflect the ball a lot. Trevon Diggs, I remember him from getting burnt by Jamar Chase, but he also is, a pretty good tackler, gets after the ball. AJ Terrell from Clemson, I see, him, I see almost everyone except for Jeff Okudah being second-round picks. He's pretty good, had a terrible national championship game against LSU, but, he can tackle, defend the pass. Bryce Hall, I don't really know a lot about Bryce Hall and Jalen Johnson, but they're pretty good. That's kind of all I know. I forgot to put Michael Ojumina on the list, but he's another guy from Iowa who I think is underrated. The Jets could, easily draft this guy at number 4 because he probably will be available at that time. But yeah, I think if we draft any one of these people, they would be nice depth or, immediate starters. I don't really see anyone being too high, but I guess let's go on to a punter. Yes, a punter doesn't look like the Jets are going to be shining Lachlan Edwards, our punter. Rip. But I saw a tweet like a month ago that said the Jets were interested in this guy. So yeah, he's a very good punter and would, change the Jets punting for a while to come. So